it's like it's too much information, bro. I get too much information. Some you might not be talking about me though. Some people might be saying, "Oh well, you conforming," or they might think you conforming or something. No, I just get the downloads I get sound like magic, and what I mean by that is that I see what people and how people moving. I see the doppelganger emulator, but I also see how you gonna end up. So I can, when I speak, I can give details on exactly what's gonna happen to you, even if you feel like you got away with it. So it's like at this point, I really can't talk about nothing. So if y'all throw it, give it to the emulator. Let them take charge. You already done did that anyway. For the most part. You know, for a while, when I thought about that, I was like, because I had an option to just do that test. But somebody shot themselves in the foot. Like, the way the energy was supposed to go, somebody just throw themselves out of the loop. So I don't know. Something went wrong. But I could have did that. And I could have just went throughout and doing that because somehow, by me doing that, it helped people. But something went horribly wrong. It's like somebody took the family out of their position and put themselves in it. So I don't know what that is. So with that being said, you're like supposed to be teaching and lecturing. I can't do that either. Because I ain't got no entourage. I ain't got people I could talk to. And you would say, oh, well, go to God. God gonna say he don't care what you say. Because God gonna make it. Because from what I seen God do, he gonna make it like, well, he right. And he gonna make it revolve around it somehow. I don't know how he do it. Of course, he got. And it's like you gonna knock me down, but it's like God gonna make it well. You gonna regret it. But you know. So with that being said, it's like you still don't know what to say. It's like I supposed to have somebody to you know, talk about this stuff with, but like I said, I can just do it for myself. I can just do it on my own, but over time of doing that, you really don't want to. Over time of doing that, you really don't want to deal with all that. Like I know about the family skipping over me. I know about the data bot. I know about this. I know about how they taking energy over here, putting energy over there. I know about my Uncle David. I know about everything. I know in detail. Like I said, my job ain't to save me. My job is to save these people. But rather they want to listen or not and do right by me, that's on them, bro. So I don't want to give out no more information. It's like somebody been, when you dealing with a twin or a flame, and you re-navigating all that in it, if somebody been doing this since I was a child, that's where the tension coming from. Because you gift each other when you're a high priest and high priestess. And so far, you done gave everything to somebody else, and y'all know that y'all been getting gifts off these girls, bushy brow long. So I'm tired of talking about it. I feel like we're going around in circles at this point, and I don't want to release no more downloads. And then it's like God taking care of it. It's like people, bad as I hate to say it, it's like when people honestly, it's like, honestly, people been getting taken care of. And it's like, as they getting took care of, I feel, you know, something changed. And it changed for the better. That's all I can say. But y'all don't want these problems, man. Because I'm getting them down low. You better know it. Everybody who did anything, everybody who finna do something, everybody who trying to do something, everybody who waiting to the end of the year to do something. I'm getting all that. I'm getting all that. All that. But it's right now, I'm just trying to relax. Because I'm trying to ask God, what you want me to tell these people? Because I'm supposed to teach. But I don't know if it's supposed to preach or teach. I'm starting to think it's supposed to preach. Preaching will be a lot safer than teaching. Because if I start teaching, you're in trouble. If I start teaching, you're in trouble, bro. So I better I stay away from all this and let y'all doppelgangers take over from here. I ain't got a clue at the moment. And the only reason why that is because the distortion between me and the flame. Somebody was doing so much magic, bro. It's like everything is haze. And until that fog clear, ain't nothing to talk about no more. I know about the Northerners. I know about my family giving stuff to the Northerners. I know about everything. Y'all, what people need to understand is, why would God continue to give me this information? So obviously God don't agree to a lot. You know, when God don't agree to it, God got to take care of it. You better know it. Or maybe he do. But I know about everything, bro. Everything. I'm like, okay, well, you know, I'm gonna stay out your way. Don't call me out, though. So I ain't got nothing for you to copy, bro. If you don't want this information anyway, you might want to just go do the music or something like that. This some serious stuff. This some real serious stuff. This stuff serious, bro. That stuff make you sit back and you just sit back. And I see why God, when they show God, God always sitting and meditate, because the information is, and God taught me something about energy, the negative and positive energy, and I'm trying to do it for myself. This is the way God do energy, and I'm trying to do that for myself. And with that being said, it's kind of keeping me at bay as well. This ain't got nothing to do with being a placid or what is it, ethical or not ethical, but conforming. This got to do with, I'm getting information that can probably do something serious. So I'm just chilling and ask God, well, he probably gonna say just preach. If he say that though, y'all still in trouble, because ain't none of y'all really living like you. Well, the ones in my energy, none of y'all really living like that. None of y'all really living according to God. You just live in the image of God, but you ain't really for God like that. I ain't saying that about everybody, but for the most part. So if I start preaching, you're still gonna be in trouble. Oh, I never know, I might not do nothing, but I'm supposed to do something. I'm supposed to be here. So whatever it is, I'm supposed to sit here and teach. So whatever he tell me to do, I'm gonna do it. But when I do it, it's gonna go up and down, up and down. Everything gonna keep going up and down, up and down, up and down. Cause this stuff is deep, bro. This stuff is deep. When you say somebody gotta do this, I see why you said somebody gotta do that. When you say they need to do this, I see why you said they need to do that. And I can tell if God is okay with it or not. So that's another thing. That's what people scatter a lot of information, lots. Right, it is. Why though? Because it might be revelation and God want everybody to know everything. Might as well. Might as well. Because when it's in revelation, what is the goal? The goal is to save souls. In order for souls to be saved, they need to know the truth. I'm waiting on God. You better be thankful that's what I'm doing.